1 second. 1 second. Ooh, nearly at 90 subscribers. Should hit that in a couple days. Does this want to show up on the channel? There we go. Okay. I've since yesterday I've put in a layout, like just marking off the area. It's just around here. There's a couple buildings. Here's the backstage, just a storage and warehouse for this ride. There's just another building here. I don't know what that will be just yet. And then I changed this to fence, and then like just oh yeah, I connected this to here, so now like mechanics and stuff can actually get into this area, which is nice. Granted, this could be a problem. Like this, just every time this rod gets activated, these get put down. And I'll just put some stuff along here. Most of it's just bare, but there's an access ladder here, and just some like monitors and machinery. So, there's only one thing left to do. Oh yeah, I did this structure as well. I don't really know what it is, but it looks quite good. But we've got to do all the ground texture, so we'll get the height elevations done first in this area, and then like, because it kind of divides up, we'll do this bit first, and then we'll do this bit, and then we'll do that bit, and then we'll do the center, because it is actually like marked off. So we're gonna need that and that, and then I'm gonna use stone roughly just to mark it on. But yeah, so if we just go take a look at the terrain we've already done, you know, small patches, high leaves, and then obviously there'll be trees and stuff here. Let's do it. Okay. So I say we do the terrain changes first. I only really want it in this area. So like this. And then that's just finish that here. Like so. Yeah, that looks good, because here's going to be the monorail station. And then, you know, this will have a couple, like this will be the main, like, island kind of thing. And I kind of just want to put a bit of dirt and stuff in here. So let's just make our way across. You know, we'll get a ground texture in place first. I don't really want to use, like, path blocks just yet. But maybe podzol might be a good idea. I guess we could try it in this area to see how it looks. Where is it? Oh, it's here, right next to it. Maybe just the odd block. Like so. Jeez, if this is any, like, precursor of a terrain, like the 100% custom terrain. Jesus. Yeah, that looks nice, you know, just lining it slightly like this. Okay. Yeah. So you can't, maybe not do podzol separate from like the dirt clusters. Do it so it's more merged in with them, like so. Yep. Okay. And then just fill that in. There's some podzol here. Not podzol. Grass here. Yeah, this is like the bit that's always kind of terrifying. And which is why, because I said I wasn't going to stream today, but I was like struggling to motivate myself to start. So I was like, oh, and then like for some reason whenever I'm streaming, I'm like actually quite productive. So, you know, we've got everything down. So I was like, okay, if I start streaming, I can at least make a start, and then the task becomes less intimidating. Yeah, that looks good, and then once there's more texture and stuff on top of there, that'll look even better. I wish there was an easy way to... I wish there was a way you can just, like, is there a tool? Hang on, just give me a second. Okay, so we've got that done, like that mini cluster. I think we'll do a rough podzol and dirt pass, and then we'll do the like stone pass. Actually, no, I think we'll incorporate the stone into it, like that, like so. Yeah, they'll probably just become slabs at some point. Yeah, and the stone really goes on top of the terrain. I've done like entirely custom terrain before. It was painful to do. So hopefully this will be a bit better. Which is also why I'm kind of hesitant to use the path block. Yeah. Yeah, and then maybe just have a rock like leaning up against the edge here. No, that's just, yeah, just like that. Okay. We have done a very small percentage of everything. Okay, so you know, let's do this mini area here. Okay. Yeah, just like that. And then maybe come in here. Like so. Yeah, and then maybe just put a rock like so. Yeah. Just put like, okay. So that is looking good. Okay. So if we kind of, I'm trying to think of like the best way to break the area up. I guess it's to start from like one side and do it. So we'll do that. Just do random bits. Not really think about it as a whole. Like that. Okay. Yep. There we go. We got a bit of terrain action going on. Maybe don't want that too close, and maybe, you know, calm down on the rocks slightly. Okay, so we can just we'll do this, and then work our way up towards the center. Okay. Okay, we're nearly there actually. It's kind of impressive how quickly we get there. But I think a lot of this won't be trees because of the track and stuff. And I don't really want to do the thing where you build a tree and you just like don't build half of it just so it doesn't collide with the terrain. I think that, not the terrain, the track. I think that looks really bad. Okay. In terms of, you know, we'll do that like little channel separately. And this would be a good place to just prop a rock up against it, or something like that. Also, remember I can go down in terrain, so dropping a couple layers could be a cool idea, or something I could do. So maybe in the center here I kind of just dig out an area. Like so. Yep. So then this area is rocks down. I'm just trying to kind of do it so there's small variations within the land. But I literally cannot see the dirt, like compared to the what's it? The like coarse dirt. They kind of blend together, which is nice. They work quite well together. I guess having just like a connected body here might be a cool idea. Okay. Okay, and then this, I mean this will turn to grass eventually, but it's just quicker. And you can get faster result if you do it like this. Okay. And then this can just be a rock, because why not? Okay. Yeah, we can get a couple rocks in here, which is nice. No, this is going to be a big one, just like that. This, yeah, see, and then we've got to do the terrain in between these areas. So maybe put a bit of dirt around the rocks, you know, like so, and then coming into this area. Like so. then coming down here we can do it like this. Just a bit of dirt. How's that looking? It's looking complete. Okay. Okay. Just rock around here. I kind of want to have a couple more rocks, but I don't want to go crazy on them because I don't want this. Like, areas under Rise are fine for rocks because there won't be trees there anyway. But like, there's a couple rocks in this area, so okay. Yeah, now that we've actually done like a decent amount, because now that I think about it, it is not much that we're doing, really. What we're doing is like just changing small areas to have like a different variation in texture on them. It's not full awesome texture, because that would be like just dirt, puzzle, no blocks, brown concrete, you know, stuff like that. But you know, it's like towards that kind of. We're underneath the ride. Awesome, we have an excuse to put a rock in place. Okay. Like so? Yeah, and just go like that. Wow, we've done a decent amount. How's this looking on the map? Awesome. It's showing up, and it looks like a decent amount. I'm not going to go check the map right now. Once we've done this section, I'll check the map. I don't want to just fly back and forth, because that's what I used to do. Like, when I was building on the old park, I'd literally place like 2 blocks, update the map, and be like, I wonder what it looks like. It's like, I won't be able to tell if there's a difference or not. I don't know why I did it. I think it was just because the projects I was working on were huge. So, just like anything to just not do them. Or just make as little progress as possible. I don't even know why I did. Like, this is like the first truly massive project. Because the digging out didn't take long because we just used TNT. And if I want to do like large TNT areas, I can just use flying machines. Okay. Yeah, which is fine. And then maybe stick a rock here, like so. Just the outline of a rock. Awesome. And maybe like the longer streaks of dirt could look cool. Okay. Okay. And then just do that. Okay. And then no, I don't want to have like small clusters of rocks. So yeah, just stick it up here. Right, I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, we will resume building for 15 minutes, then I'm gonna dip, but I'm not gonna end the stream because I wanted to stream for like 45 minutes, it's not long. I will just like put up an AFK sign, you know, away from the keyboard. And then just come back. I'll probably be gone like 10 minutes. But I don't think it will affect anyone because no one's here. As usual. Okay. I think we can get this area done like within our timeline, within our time limit, you know, the 15 minutes. I believe in us to get it done. Like, we've basically done half of it right now. And then we'll do the rocks, put down, you know, a terrain coating, and then, well, we'll get the ground texture done, and then I'm going to go for 10 minutes. And then when I get back, rough terrain coat, well, the actual terrain coating, so we'll fix the rocks, we'll put all the leaves and stuff in. And then after that, we'll do some trees, so we can kind of have a sample area. Absolutely terrifying. Yeah, so that's kind of what. So today's goal is just to get this done. Oh, it's the 27th. How exciting! Oh, I don't think I'll be able to vote tonight. So it's near the end of the year now. Hopefully, 2021 is a bit better. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed. I mean, I think the first POV will be out by then. Like, I think I can get this ride done, like, 4 days. Just all the not redstone. Redstone's not even in relation to the ride. You know, but I think I can get the this area finished, like all the trees and stuff done. Really push for it, which I will. I've got to record some footage for the January 17th vlog prototyping 2 video. But that'll take like, I'm trying to do like 2 hours a day. Or something similar to that. Okay. So that should get done. Well, I've got like 15 or 6. I think I've got 16 clips so far for it, which is like a decent amount of clips. Like, I've actually got to record a cinematic for this as well, because I want to do like editing and stuff. So, you know, learn to edit with the PlayStation Share Factory thing. That should be interesting. Yeah. So I'm basically learning 2 editing softwares at the same time, because I'm doing the PlayStation Factory on obviously PlayStation, and I'm doing open shots on my computer. Yeah, very interesting. But I mean, I'm enjoying doing it. I definitely need to get a better microphone for my computer though. It's really terrible. I mean, I might be able to just use my headset. That could be an idea. I'll plug in my headset and see if that actually records the audio from that. Because I'm pretty sure I can change the audio channel on it. And then I'll test that out tomorrow as well, because and then I can just go re-record all the clips. For example, we'll have to reconstruct most of the land. But I was thinking of just cleaning up the audio in areas. Just be like, okay, let's see how this works. Okay. Because I'm actually fine with the PlayStation Gold headset audio now. I think it doesn't sound too bad. I'm just thankful I have a working headset, because my last one was cool and stuff. It did not work at all. Very sad. Okay. I think another rock might be in order. Like so? Yeah. Yeah, this train's coming together. Well, the first pass is coming together quite nicely. I wonder if puzzle will show up separately on the map too. What is it? Course dirt? Yeah, course dirt. I can't imagine it will. Yeah. Still. Good. And then something else I want to do is copy the world on a USB over to PC, and then stick it into an orthographic renderer to get a proper map of it. So I think that would be quite cool. Oh wow, we've reached the edge. That's insane. Time for more rocks to celebrate. Okay, another rock here. Okay, that is that, and then we're nearly there actually. We've just got to come down here. Okay, and then just roll along there. Oh, this can be a rock. Obviously, if you remember, I've got a building thing here. Okay. Just a bit. No, not a rock there. Just that. Okay. Nearly there. Nearly there. I think we've just got to run up this side here. Oh wait, no, we've literally just got this area. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think that's... Yeah, I might just want to sneak a second rock in. Maybe break up the terrain again. Because that's something that we've kind of forgot to do. You know, the interesting terrain. I mean, it's here over here, but over here it's texture. So maybe just raise up this area of land. Okay, and then we just roll along here. Okay. Oh, nice. This is looking a bit better. You know, just varying the landscape. Maybe over here we can just have a small little island. Like so. You know, just put a rock on it like that. Okay, I think that's that. The rough terrain path's done. So I think this should get all of it. 3 maps for all of it. Okay, there's all the terrain. Out of 10 flying. Hey look, a thing. Okay. Ah, nice. Now, hopefully the like when we do the trees and the leaves, that should hide how patchy it looks. I think I missed a map like here or something. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, there's some leaves in the corner. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Now... Okay, so the plan is to, well, first we'll do the rocks, and then we're going to go over it with leaves and plants, and then we need to do trees, which is the thing I'm most scared of, because, you know, trees. You know, because they are the spruce trees. So there's 2 spruce trees and like 3 oak trees so far. Here's the spruce tree. So it's this kind of tree. So how wide are they? Like roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wide. Yeah, I'd say they're about 7 by 7. You know, with like a 3 wide trunk. I think this one's slightly better. But yeah, this one's also 3 wide. How wide is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's 6 wide. There's also, yeah, so 6 to 7 blocks wide. Okay, so let me write a be right back sign. Where to put it? I'll put it here. Be right back. Doing something urgent. Okay, and then I'll just put that there. Okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back. I was about 15 minutes. So, you know, a little longer than I said. But, you know, still back, which is good. So we've done this bit here. Let's grab the rock materials. We go with quite basic rocks. You know, just like this, and then we'll run over it with some other materials later, maybe. But okay. So just change the texture order. Okay. Okay. Like that, yeah, okay. There you go, one rock time. Where's the next rock? Ah, here it is. The rock complete. Okay. We could just run around the outside first, actually. Maybe for this one, maybe they do need to be a bit bigger in places, like this. This one's quite a decent size, which is nice. Nice and big. Okay, next one is here. That. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks nice, like that. I kind of want to do one of these again, so yeah, like that. That's a cool idea. Like that, like that. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, is that stair there? Okay. And then just run and a sight, and then oh yeah, like that. Nah, that should be smooth there. Beautiful. Okay. Am I missing any rocks? Yeah, quite a few. We've got one here. That can just become that. You can just have like a stair at the pillar by itself. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Just kind of going through the blocks like, oh, what do I use? Where else am I missing a rock? Obviously, I've also got quite a big area on the other side, but I want to cover this a bit thoroughly first. Okay. That definitely needs to be a stone on there. If I'm doing that trick. And then that can just be tall. And like that. And like that. And then maybe like that. Beautiful. Next rock. Here it is. What a beautiful rock. Okay. And then that. This one's actually quite a decent size. Where's the next? Oh, there's quite a couple around here. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, we'll come back. We'll do that bit last. So, okay. Okay. Oh, maybe like this. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of handy that these rocks don't blend in with the other one whatsoever. So it still kind of feels separated from the thing. Okay. There's not really a rock dirt hybrid, is there? Because the coarse dirt's like, it's coarse because it's got rock in it, but it doesn't show up very well. So you can't really use that like for transition between them. You kind of just gotta blur the line and it'll make it seem like one's on top of the other. Just too difficult. Just build them at different heights. Nice, like that. And then like that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, any more rocks? There's one here. Okay. Okay, how about that? Place a slab there, get a full block there, and then I guess we can get another one in there. Yeah, this is like the most interesting rock. Okay. Yeah, that rock's cool. Where's left to do rocks? Ah, this inside bit here. There's some big rocks here. So that. Oh, so I think on the grand scale of like projects terraforming wise, this is on the very tiny scale compared to 3 areas that will be built. So there's the mountain area, Everest Village, or that's like a working title at the minute. I just made that up now. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it'll be something mountain. There'll be a mountain on, and there'll be a village named after it, probably. That one's going to have a mountain 256 blocks tall. Yeah. So that's an entirely custom mountain, which is kind of meant to like span the entire area as well. So that's cool. And then there's, oh wait, no. Now that I think about it, there's more. There's Antarctica, or the frozen wasteland, which is going to cover, like, that's going to be connected to the mountain. So like one side will roll, like the mountain will roll off into like a massive ice sheet, which will kind of border the area on one side. That side's going to be terrifying to do. And then there's the west, because the grass all needs to be replaced with sand. I've done it before. If you watch, like, if you go to some of the older, well, it's in the newer, like, update and future plan videos, but you can see it. Like, I've changed the area. Like, it was a 150 by 150 area, which is a lot of land. It's 150 squared, which is off the top of my head, 150 squared. So 150 times 150, 22,500? Yeah, 22,000. I think that's right. So that's like, I had to dig that up and then place it down afterwards. That was like the most painful thing ever. I would not recommend that to anyone. That's like the biggest terraforming thing I've done so far. And that was just a flat platform. Like, I didn't actually get started on the actual terrain, which is going to be like custom, like mountains and stuff. Not mountains, like custom western terrain and stuff. Basically just like a mega mesa biome. Okay. Yeah. That was interesting to do. Okay, that's all the rocks done. I just want to run around with the stone button, just adding some, like, just some buttons on them. None of these will do anything because, like, players shouldn't be in this area. But, you know, I think it's a cool detail. Just on a couple of them, even though I've added them to every rock so far. But, you know, you can just ignore that detail. Yeah, and now that I think about it, when we do the steampunk area, that could be an even bigger, because I want to do that on floating islands, so we'd have to get rid of all the blocks in that area, like, and just shape these floating islands. And it would be more than one. Like, I think there'd be one main one, and then a couple like off to the side with like the odd ride on it. That one's just not going to be realistic at all. So, yeah. Okay. But I'm looking forward to doing that area. Getting the backstage hidden on that is going to be difficult when everything's like quite exposed, because I can't really do like underground tunnels and stuff, which I'm not really doing anyway still. It could be, yeah, but they're like the 4 main terraforming projects I've got in mind for the area. There'll be more, like, having this actually raised up in certain areas, so the entire world's just on a bit of a slant. I think that'd be cool, and that also just spices everything up a bit. Because I think a bit of height variation is a good thing. I mean, I kind of attempted it in the last one, but it didn't go very well. Okay, so that's the rocks done. Now we've got the most important pass, or at least the one that will cover this area up, so it doesn't look as dodgy. We've got to do this. Okay, slightly scared for what's to come after this pass, because, well, we've got to do a custom tree. 1 second. Okay, just checking something. Yeah, so, you know, this will do a lot. This will kind of thicken up the land, because the problem with doing big custom trees is that the forests just look empty because it's just trees, like stalks, and there's nothing really to block your view going into it. So, we'll do the ferns first, like the large ferns. Yeah, we'll just go around, scatter them in places. I don't want to be too intense on this, and then this layer we'll spend the most time on, because I think perfecting this layer before we put the trees in is going to be easier than to try to do it after the trees are in. Granted, once all the trees are in, we can like tweak some things around just to make them a bit easier to like see as like a complete entity for this like this small area. Okay. I think I could. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna calm down with the placing, because we've still got another 4 layers to put on top of this, and then we've still got leaves, so we've got 5 layers to do. But this will basically like do it so you can't really see through the forest. Okay. And already I think this area is looking a lot better. You know, with just a bit of life in it. I don't really like the bone meal. I think it's like it looks fine in areas, in like small areas, but in large areas it looks really bad. I don't like the flowers in it. I don't like, if I want tall grass, I don't want flowers. You know, I want tall grass. Okay. I think that's a good fern pass. Now we've got to do the tall grass. So, run along here. Just get into the corners. Oh, I think that was a bit too close. So basically, you know, calm down with the leaf, with the ferns and stuff, and just go crazy with the bushes and stuff afterwards. That's the plan. I think after we've done the tall stuff, we'll do the leaves, because I kind of want them to be a lot more shorter ones than taller ones. Okay. This is like this on top section down here. Yeah, but look at it. This is looking very foresty-ish. It's looking more foresty now. Yeah. And the ride in it looks fantastic. Is this the airtime hill? Yeah, it's the airtime hill. Going down that. That bit must be insane in real life. That would actually feel like you're just getting dragged down, because that's backwards, and the rest, that bit is like quite gentle, and now all of a sudden you've got this really steep drop. Like, just coming around the corner. Okay, that's that past done. It's leaf time. Okay. Okay, so yeah, just leaves like this. That's the wrong block. Yeah, I've been thinking about. I think the main struggle once the terrain's done is I just want to get the other two buildings, and maybe the monorail station just built. I'm not too concerned about the monorail station, but I want to get the restaurant or food place there. I think I don't have enough room for a restaurant, so I might just do like one of them, like refill stations or something like that. So I've just like, I'll do some redstone so there's like, you can buy like an unlimited pass and stuff. And then they just work like throughout the park, because that's like a cool shop like thing. I just need to have some standalone leaves like just like that. So that'll be on the high street, and I want to have like a couple of them just because like you have to have multiple places where you can buy the same thing, or like the necessities. Like we've got like a couple dedicated. Well, we've got like 3 buildings. One of them's a map room. One of them's a pizza place, like a restaurant, and the other is a Ferris wheel building. It's cool. I think the Ferris wheel very much is like the most important thing at the minute, because of how it's basically decided how I built the park. Because I was like, okay, I'm going for realism, so you know, I hope I can achieve. At least, I think I'm going to. The park will exist in this weird hybrid of realistic rides and like areas around the rides. So like all the backstage I want to be correct and stuff, but the theming itself will just make like no sense. Like I said, like the steampunk area just being like floating and stuff like that. Like these areas just won't make sense, but like, but I want the rides to be realistic and everything else just to kind of be what I want it to be. I think that makes sense, right? So it's like a weird hybrid, of just a bit of both. And I think that could look good. And I think this is looking good, considering I've got no trees down yet. I think I'll probably end up deleting some leaves when it comes to the actual trees. You know, I think I'll mark out where I want all the trees to go first, and then I'll go from there. But you know, very thick on the trees. If I mark out the stalks, then I can build the areas around them, because I want the trees to kind of give off a light sort of glowy. I think that could be cool. Okay. Actually got a bit of a bigger area. Okay. Nice. You know, we just got a lot of bushes going on, and this makes it look a lot more like a lot thicker than it actually is, because there's a lot, because your eye line like isn't clear through the area, and it makes the ground look a lot busier. So yeah, you know, wheels top tip when building forests. Make sure your eye line doesn't go far, at least if you're going for dense forest. There are examples where you can have like non-dense forests. Where they're quite sparse and stuff. But I wouldn't recommend doing that too much, because I just don't think it looks too good. Is this necessarily done? Yeah. Okay, so we just got to sweep around the edge here. I think this will be like the best example of it, because there's like no supports here. So okay. Okay. I just got a message from someone. It's cool. Okay. So let's get this done. Get this ground layer done. Okay, this, I think I might have to just dip temporarily for 15 minutes after this, after we've done the leaves. You know, which is annoying because I've basically dipped like 10 times during this stream. I've dipped 3 times, but still, like, this is like, I find it hard to stream because I've always got a lot of stuff going on. I don't like streaming just after I've eaten. So I usually go on a walk after I've eaten. I usually do it like 9 to 11 because, you know, that's like basically the only time I can be confident I won't be disturbed. But at the same time, like, it's just really late, which is kind of annoying. Okay. How's that looking forest-wise? Maybe just 1 or 2 more here. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's just that area here where I could sneak one in. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Beautiful. And then just sneak one in here. Yeah, maybe just have a couple. 1. Okay, that's looking quite good. Maybe just 1 here. Now, okay. If I just get the big map out, there you go. It's looking a lot noisier now, texture-wise. Okay. Okay. So we got to do the short bushes and the trees. So I'm gonna do the short bushes, and then I'm just gonna quickly dip for a bit of time. But I'll be back. Don't worry. I won't be gone for long. And then when I get back, I'll do layout for the trees, and then maybe get a couple done. If I can get this like area done on stream, that would be mad. And that like kind of assures me that I can get the other areas done. before like the end of the year. Okay. Yeah, like look how dense this is now got basically. I can't tell like where I've not placed them. Like, but you think, oh, it should be easy. Just look where there's not one and place one. That's basically what I'm doing. Like, I'm not following like any pattern at all. But as you can see, I'm kind of going crazy with these because they're shorter, so it makes sense that there's more of them. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty awesome once it's done. Yeah, I might try a couple strategies. Like, for the next area, I might do the trees first. And then see if that, gets the, like, and then do the ground based around the trees. To see if I get a better spread of, like, dirt and stuff. At least it'll fill up the area, but at the same time it might make it a pain in the ass. So I might just do this method, because this method so far is working exceptionally well. Okay, okay, this is the area. Oh, there's an island up here. Right, we're just gonna head off in this direction. Okay. Okay, and then we can just dive along here. Okay, and then okay, just got like this left hand side to do basically. I wonder if these ferns will show up on the map. I think the trees will be the real chad here, like making the biggest difference. Okay. Yeah, I think dividing it into sections is good because it kind of keeps things fresh. So I'm not just doing like, okay, now I'm going to do the terrain layer. Now, like for the whole thing. Now I'm going to do the what's it? The tall grass layer. Now I'm going to do the short grass layer, and the biggest and most pain in the ass one of them all, the tree layer. See, that looks so good at the minute. Like, from the map it doesn't look too great, it looks a bit visually noisy, but like around here it's looking fantastic. And I'm definitely gonna have to set up a be right back sign. Okay, sorry about just leaving like every 10 seconds. Need to do something. Okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay. I'm back. God, the stream's been such a mess. I've just been coming and going. Yep. Okay, just give me a second just to let me just reconnect my computer to the stream. Okay. So I just okay, we're back. Okay. Okay. God, my ears are cold. The fun. I had to go out then. Just wanted to do a bit of a walk. Hoping that should have fixed everything. But now we've got to do the trees. Oh boy. Before we do the trees, I'm feeling particularly unproductive, which means we get to ride the ride. Yeah, whilst I was away, I was thinking of a couple of things. Actually, I was thinking of a ride I want to attempt. Not in this area of the park, per se. I think it'll be in the area that's like to the right of this part, this area, to the one that's over there. Which in the previous one was the video game area, which I also want to be the video game area this time around. The virtual district. Yeah, but something I want to attempt is like, you know dark rides where you've got the guns, so like duel and stuff, where you shoot targets. I want to attempt that, but it actually like tracks your score like throughout, which is pretty easy. I can just put a dispenser behind each target and then just run all of that into like one like hopper line which runs past the counter, and you know, just and then from that counter we just run that into like a 7-segment display or something, and then when you get off the ride it just shows like how many times an item has passed it, which represents how many targets you've shot. But I want to make it a bit more complicated. I want to do it so this ride will only operate if you've got the ride will operate with multiple users and keep track of each user's individual score. That sounds complicated, but what I think I've thought of a solution. So the ride is broken up into blocks. Okay, so from the blocks you've got each block is like the same distance, about 90-ish meters, so 90 blocks. And then what happens on the blocks is so the blocks are like in sections, and then I say there's a shulker that follows there's 9 shulkers, because there can only be 9 trains because of like how because of the dispensers, but like from within those so there's 9 shulkers that follow the minecarts around. So when a minecart gets called, like a shulker is deployed, and that follows the block. So when you put stuff in the when you shoot a target, it goes into the shulker, and then and then from the shulker stores your score, and the shulker follows the minecart round throughout the layout, and at the end, that then runs into a counter display board, and then you can have like okay, which I think would work, right? So that way you can have multiple trains on it, and then if it's current, and then when like the user is like, so the user can see its score whilst another person's right behind them on the previous block. And then by making all the blocks the same length, it basically means that they won't get stopped at the blocks, which is good. Which is something you see this on real life rides as well, block sections. And I'm thinking of putting one on here, so you know the train won't let you leave the station unless it might be a bit advanced for this ride. Yeah, but basically it doesn't let the train move onto a section of track unless it's clear. It's a nice safety feature on rides. You know, very helpful. But I think it would be cool in this situation, because it means that we can have multiple trains like tracking like scores, which is nice. And we can also just, so that's high capacity, and it'd just be a fun redstone challenge. I got an idea of where to put that ride, like within the BFG 10,000, which is going to be a very fun build indeed. I can't wait to get that one done. Yeah, so that, because then that's kind of like a mini area within the video game district, because it will be the BFG 10,000 in there, along with well, the BFG 10,000 will have 2 rides on it, maybe 3. It'll have a bunch. It'll have a lot of flat rides on it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. At the minute, I've got 2 rides wrote down for that area. Which is quite cool. So I've got a intamin wing coaster, like the one at Hershey Park, Sky Rush, but just a bit, but with a launch instead. So it's more like an intamin blitz mixed with the Sky Rush. Actually, it's just more like an intamin blitz. And then I've also got well, this dark ride I want to have there. So you shoot like demons and stuff, and then you can have like green arrows to represent like the BFG or something. Okay. I'll build like weapons that you can activate that blow stuff up and stuff like that. Yeah, but like cool stuff like that, I think would be nice in that area. Because that won't be a small build for BFG 10,000. If I'd say, I think the model, like, the actual gun would probably be about a bit bigger than this. Yeah. So the actual model will be longer than this entire area, which is kind of insane. So this ride's gonna be very big. You know, it's gonna have like corners that basically just wrap around like the entire area. But it also needs a lot of space for you know, a lot of space for, what is it, redstone, which is going to be awesome, because I want this ride to light up, both of them. Because I want the BFG launch to kind of, like, as you go up it like lights up and stuff. I think that would be cool. That would be awesome. I actually need to pay attention to like how it feels going into this area, going through the area at the minute, because we kind of put where the trees are going to be. Okay, so pay attention at the top of this lift. I think this light's broke because it's not turning on. Okay. So I can take a look at that quickly. So we've done this test ride. So we've got to. Yeah. Okay, let's watch. So we're diving back into the forest now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. I say we get these trees in place, and then from there, if we've got room, we just cram in as many trees as we can. But first, let's go check up that redstone. I think that could be a smart idea. Yeah, we've got to finish the ride though. I think I might need to find a replacement for the for these blocks. I just want to check on the light quickly. Like, does it still work? Ah, it should now. How did I? How do I mess that up? That's so stupid. Okay, just grab the leaves now. Hey, Chapo. So we can just start wrapping these down. Okay. These come down to here. For this tree. Yeah. Just random. How was Christmas? Oh, it was okay. How was yours? You got a PC but no keyboard. Nice. That's cool. Did you get anything? Nah, not really. I didn't really ask for much though, so. I mean, I mainly just got t-shirts and stuff, which I wanted. And I got some tickets to a concert next year. So I'm going to see Pink Floyd and Gorillaz next year. Which is cool. tree looks kind of stupid. It's a bit thicker at the base. Okay, and just do this area. Okay, like so. Yeah, okay, and then maybe fix the base of the tree. No, I did not get Lego. I stopped playing with Lego like 6 years ago. Okay. I basically got like nothing. Yeah, very sad. I got a kilogram of peanuts. So that's cool, I guess. Like, I think I'm like pretty far through them as well, which is kind of bad. But oh well. Definitely gonna need that. Like that, and then that, and that, and that. Okay, watch Mr. Beast. Okay, bye. Alright, that's that base of the tree done. So we can start putting on some scenery, some leaves going up around the outside. Like so. Yep, okay. Right, so for this tree, gonna go we'll work our way up like this. Okay, because I kind of want to have a more thick base. Okay. Yeah, this might be the way to go. Yeah, this is a lot better looking so far. I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I know this will turn out to be wrong in a minute. Yeah, I get it. And then because we're getting near the top, we definitely want to start just losing a bit of the weight on the branches and stuff. So we can just go across like so. Might need to just make this tree a bit taller, just so we can come up here like so. How's that looking? Yeah, this is looking actually a bit not too broke. Yeah, that looks good. This leaf here just looks a bit weird. Awesome. I think this side of the tree looks weird because there's not much going on. Yeah, not much action. Okay. Like so. Yep. Okay. The first trees are going in. I just realised how undense this forest is. I'm gonna have to like put a tree here. I'm gonna have to sneak one in like between here, definitely. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more trees in this area. Okay. I can't wait. This forest is only spruce. The next custom forest. I can't believe I'm just casually building custom forests. Like, custom forest. I'll make this one a bit bigger. The next one's like spruce and oak trees. I want to get a bit of variety in the next one. It should be interesting. Yeah, but making these a lot thicker is definitely going to be the... Like, making the forest seem dense is going to be difficult. I think just as many trees as I can. I don't want to use, like, the default ones because they look so terrible. Like, I know these ones don't look the best, especially here, considering... Yeah, just something like this. Fine, just roughen it up slightly. Okay, that looks good. God, if only I had like a brush that I could just... Oh, I've fallen through the world. Oh look, you can see the fireworks show. And some mysterious redstone that don't correlate with these pillars at all. I promise. Okay. I can't wait to build the mine train. I love building like powered mine trains because basically you just don't have to bother with a lift hill, which is always cool. You don't really have a launch. You basically can just do whatever you want and it's just powered. I just realised I forgot to do something on the dark forest sign, which I need to fix. Urgent! I forgot to put the manufacturer on it. Okay, dark forest. Oh, no, it's not one word. Oh, I saw it just then. Intamin! There you go. I think that's how you spell intamin. Let me just check actually. Intamin. Itamin. Oh, I got it right! Awesome. Okay, fast track. Is it Q now? Fast track Q. Dark Forest Intamin fast track Q. Yep, okay. Dark Forest. Just stick a bracket down. Intamin. This is the standard queue. Standard. Look at all that information. Dark Forest, Intamin, standard queue, Dark Forest, Intamin, fast track queue. Yeah, I'm still. Okay. Okay, let's get a, let's get a base in place. Ooh, that rhymes. Nice. Okay. I don't want to be like plugging into the supports too much, so let's just, do that, and then, just ruffle this up a bit, just so it's not so even. And now we have a decent platform to start building the rest of it on. Okay. Do stuff like this. Okay. Okay, and then we can come across like this. And then, not that. Just something like that. Yeah, and just do that or something. Now that looks stupid. Okay. There you go. Done one side. Okay. Okay. So we can just drop down like this. No, I don't really. This area needs to be a bit thinner up at the top. So, but look how close these leaves are. That is looking a lot more thick now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this tree I think just needs a bit of sharpening, There, okay, that's looking a bit better. And the same from this one. This one just looks stupid. There, that can just come down to there. These spruce trees are the hardest ones to do, actually. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a good start for like the first 3 trees, which is nice. Okay, so now let's just continue round, I guess. So we've got a tree here. A tree here. Okay. These trees are quite tall. Oh, that's not a wide stalk we've gone for there. Store base. Yep. Just remember that this will become a wall here, or a fence just coming round. One that you cannot see through. For reasons. Yeah. Like, this area just feels so much smaller now. Because, I don't know why. But it has such a large part of the ride. Okay. I think I'll... Okay. Okay. I think I'll build the rest of it off the stream, because these trees, like, took, like, a good 15 minutes. So, 5 minutes each. So, you know, I'm gonna head off now. So I'll see you next year. I think this will be the last stream of the year, because, well, I don't want to stream any more of this, like, ride construction, because it's just trees and stuff. It's literally just the terrain. What we've been doing for the last hour and a half, I've got to do, like, over here. So I've probably got another 6 hours work to do. So, you know, I might get it all done one day. But, you know, until then, bye.